live and in effect on the streets, conversing with liberals and conservatives, Trumpers, and Bideners too. On the ground interviews, on the ground, on the spot content. So that's what you're going to be seeing today. So over the weekend, a couple of YouTubers, myself, Adams, Francisco, Jeff Paint the Trump, Angela, John, Eat Trade Travel, or Eat Travel Trade, Eat Trade Travel, and of course the conservative poet. All of us got together and we were out there doing street interviews and very, very interesting stuff. We met a lot of great people, a lot of great content, and you're going to see me react today to one of the conversations that we had with one of our dear friends. We call her Karen. Can't remember her name, but we'll just call her Karen. So Karen, you're going to see here, great conversation. She didn't put on the hat. She's not a Trumper per se, but she's not completely off the deep end either. So they do still exist. There are still people out there that's not completely off the deep end, but some would say she is completely out there. But talking to her, you can see that she was not completely Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. So if you're interested, let's do it. Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to The Conservative Poet. I'm Amania. So here on this channel, what you get is reaction videos, political content, political commentary. I throw a little bit of personality in there, a little bit of comedy, some skits, some parody, to get you laughing, to get you in a good mood. So that's what I do here. If you're interested in that, then you have come to the right place, and I'm going to do it. We're going to do it, and I will see you in that video. Let's go. Hello, fellow patriots. Thank you so much for your support. And again, you can do so by purchasing products from the Orlando Patriots, mugs, t-shirts, all of your patriotic gear. We are in an election year, so we need to show the world that we support our candidates, especially President Trump. So get some gear at theorlandopatriot.com and you'll get 30% off. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I'll see you there. Guess is how she votes. Democrat, 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 Democrat. That's how you vote.
What's the difference?
No, there's not.
What's the big deal?
It's not what's the difference. I'm not going to put a man like Trump or Biden or what have you, anybody.
So you're not going to stand for anybody.
To be fair, Trump was a celebrity for decades before.
Exactly, but he didn't, and that's an issue.
So isn't that part of the fascination? Is not his politicals also there's a celebrity element?
Were you his fan when he was
on
celebrity?
I didn't mind him. I had.
But you weren't his fan. You weren't a fan. Like, you weren't wearing.
Everybody loved Trump when he wasn't a politician. When Trump wasn't a politician, everybody loved him. Only when he came out as a Republican did they start that racist hate bullshit lie.
And absolutely true is it's true. They all loved him. And I make the point next in reference to The View and how they treated Donald Trump when he was on their show some years ago. But again, Trump was loved by everybody. You see pictures of him with Jesse Jackson, with Mike Tyson, with all of these different, Al Sharpton, all of these high profile Black people, all of the rappers, all of them, all of these Black celebrities, all of them, they were all about Trump because Trump was with them and they understood him. But the second that he decided to run for office, Oprah Winfrey, all of them pulled back like, yeah, you're a racist, but he wasn't a racist before.
You
like when they started way back when, and Donald Trump came on the show, and they, Donald, this and
they
Donald.
loved him.
They were loving him.
They loved Donald Trump.
Whoopi won't even say his name.
No.
She won't even say his
name. She's nuts. Like this lady.
No offense, but he's just like a silly, goofy president.
But
not everyone I know. All my friends, a lot of friends your age are all.
Yeah,
for Trump.
Gen Z's polling pretty well for Trump right now.
Huh? Yeah,
Gen Z's polling with Trump right now.
Again, it's not a product of Trump.
I'm talking about
Why?
the poll, though. That's
But
the
no,
rest-
but
that's
it's
the
not
product
because
of
of Trump.
He's not a
You
politician.
have to critically think. No, it's not because it's a politician. Critically think about what's happening right now. We
Yeah, we
at
are.
war.
We want Trump to.
The thing is, we are critically thinking. And the way she talks about that, you're not thinking. She makes a couple of, as we go through the video, you'll see, well, you're not critically thinking about what's happening right now. Yeah, we're critically thinking about what's happening right now. We're critically thinking about this mess that we're in. We're critically thinking about how the culture has become this cesspool of crap, of disgust, of disgrace. We're talking about, boys in girls' locker rooms. We're talking about, illegals murdering people right here. Everywhere we turn, there's another thing. We're talking about the situation at the border, people pouring in, our country being left open while we're out there protecting other countries. We are critically thinking about all of this mess that we're in. And that's why we're out here on the streets trying to do what we're doing, because we see where this is going. We see where this is headed. We are critically thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, in the years to come if we don't fix things, if we don't get off this course that we're on right now. We are critically thinking it, Karen. We're critically thinking it.
We are
Fix it.
at war. You understand?
We were under peace for years.
Hold on. But you're oversimplifying this. We're at war.
And every time she did that, you're oversimplifying that. You're oversimplifying it. Yeah, we're at war. We're fighting other people's wars. We're not fighting our own war. We're fighting other countries' wars. And right now, we might be going into World War III, right? We just might be headed that way. So yeah, under Trump, we had no wars. Under Trump, we had peace.
So what you were saying is,
Thanks to Biden.
Thanks to Biden.
it's hard to
Weak
you
ass
guys see
Biden.
how it's hard to talk to you when you're not letting me finish my thought. So we're talking about, we're in a war right now. The reason he's polling is because Gen Z does not agree with the war in Israel. A lot of them are pro ending the war, pro ceasefire, right? So what you have is people who are angry at Biden, not because of anything other than the fact that he won't call for a ceasefire. I think he just recently did, but he hasn't called it for a long time. So it's not that everyone's like, oh my God, I want to vote for Trump. It's that people are like, fuck, I don't like that Biden's causing a genocide in their opinion. So it has nothing to do, Gen Z's not mobilizing the way that you guys are weirdly mobilizing.
I will say when they ask poll questions about.
So she does make yet another point, is that she is saying that, people, they want to stay home. They don't want to vote for Biden. They don't want this, what's happening in Israel, to be going on. They don't want that. And so I agree that people may not want to vote for Trump on the Biden side, like the young people, but they are against Joe Biden. They rather maybe vote for Trump or sit it out rather than vote for Biden because of this, because they don't agree. So this is, they are protesting Biden. They're saying, you know what, if you won't listen to us, we can sit it out or we can vote for Trump, but we're not going to vote for you because what you're doing is, we don't like what you're doing. And so we're going to put our knee on your neck, Joe Biden, so you can make a decision, so you can decide what you're going to do, if you're going to continue to stand with Israel and stand with Benjamin Netanyahu, or are you going to cease fire and let this end? And my own thoughts, I would like for this to end. I really would. I don't want to see people being killed on either side. I would like to see this be finished. But unfortunately, things now seem to be progressing instead of, becoming less. Because again, nobody respects Joe Biden. Nobody respects Joe Biden and what he is doing. They are not afraid of him. They don't respect him. So they are pushing the envelope, pushing and pushing and pushing. And they want to see how Biden reacts. They already know how Trump would react. They already know Trump is not about that. He is not trying to play games with this. Yeah, you push us, we're going to push you. We're going to annihilate you. That's where Trump stands. And they know that. But Biden, yeah, they're going to just puppet strings. They're just waiting to see how that goes.
Like, who do you think would handle the economy better or international policy? Trump is winning in all those different categories. The only categories that Biden wins are abortion,
I will say,
social justice.
And how he did
Not
COVID.
even an abortion. most people are against abortion.
All right, but I'm saying
That's
the way they
very
poll,
inaccurate.
the way they
So most people are against abortion. No, you're wrong with that. You're not critically thinking. No, that's not it at all. But yeah, actually it's true. Most people are against abortion. The majority of the country is against it. A majority of the country love the fact that Roe v. Wade has been overturned. The majority of the people love it. It's the small minority, but they make themselves so big that you would think that it's the minority that's no. The majority of us don't want it. But the minority, because they have the media, because they have, all of the news outlets, because they have these leftist crazies, that's their voices are so loud because they're constantly in your face, and you think, oh yeah, people really do want this. No, people don't want this, and she doesn't get that.
It's super
Yeah,
close.
I think it
The
is too.
percentage is very close.
Whenever we run on let's ban abortion, we lose all the elections.
I don't think so. I think more people woke up.
That's why Trump came to his
Sorry,
senses
I
and
can't-
said,
yeah.
Trump,
I absolutely
even
agree
Trump
with
has
that.
changed his
What
mind and
Trump
is
did.
not pro-abortion, but he's pro.
well, Trump technically never came out and said, I want all abortion banned.
No, he never did.
So Trump is definitely pro-life. And we've played the video of him saying that he is very pro-life, but he does believe that he says people need to have options in case of incest and rape. And so again, we are 100% pro-life, but because again, as Adam just says, that this is what they run on. All they've got is abortion and social justice, Black power and Black Lives Matter, and this is all they have is chaos and abortion. That's the only thing. And social programs, free this, free that, free this, free this, free that, free this, everything free. That's all they have is free stuff and killing babies. And so and Trump has all the rest, right? This is all they can run on is the fact that you need to kill your baby or we're going to give you free stuff. Biden came out recently. Education, we're going to get rid of student loans or we're going to get rid of your student debt. That's all they've got. But Trump has everything else. The American people is on board with Trump all the way through. And this is why Trump is saying, you know what? Let the states decide about abortion. It doesn't need to be at the federal level. We put it back in the hands of the people. We put it in your hand, Karen, as in your state. We put it in your hand. Let the people, let you all decide through legislation, through your state. It doesn't have to be at the federal level. And so therefore, it will work out that way. Let the people decide.
He never
He is
did.
pro-choice,
Yeah.
personally. He
He
is
wants the
absolutely
states to
pro-choice.
decide.
He let the states decide. Yeah.
Yes.
is how it
He
should be.
literally just said that 2 weeks ago. Or a week
Right.
ago.
Yeah, last week he said that. on
Yeah,
the
I was
video.
just saying that.
Right.
See, and this is
And
where
Biden thinks it's okay to kill babies right up until they come out of the
Correct.
birth canal.
God, on the
Colorado.
operating
Yeah.
table.
I can see the head. Chop it off.
Chop it off.
They're nuts.
You're allowed to
Give him
legally
the
kill a baby
gas.
30
Yeah,
seconds in
right there.
There's a
Colorado.
lot of cities that have
And they're
it.
I don't
taking
know
it-
about-
That's the
I don't
most
know about
extreme.
that.
That's the most extreme
I don't know about
abortion
that.
bill.
I'm not gonna. I don't
That's
know
that's just
anything
as
about
bad.
Oh, she knows about it. She knows all about it. She studied, what did she say? Political science. She knows all about it, that this is what they want. They are willing to kill babies all the way up to the 9-month and after. It's been said they were upset. There was a bill. I made a video about it some time back. It's on the channel somewhere. That they were, doctors who would save the baby on the operating. They made a whole sting about it in Congress. I mean, people were outraged, that if the baby was on the operating table after the botched abortion, that doctor needed to save it. And they said, no, you don't have to save it. No. Yeah, there's a video. I'll plug it in. There's a video.
That's sick.
So you're going to vote for Trump then?
I'm not telling you who I'm voting for, but I will tell you that I think Trump is not right for our presidency, and I don't think that Biden's right for our presidency.
But you only have two choices.
No, I'm letting you know what I believe. I'm
I
not
know.
telling you what I'm voting for.
But you have two choices.
I'm telling you right now, Trump is not good for presidency. Biden is not good for presidency, and we need to stop.
So you're going to sit.
So who are you going to vote for? Who are you going to vote for? You got two options. It's either you vote for Trump, you vote for Biden, or you don't vote at all. Those are the three options. And if you decide not to vote at all, then that hurts Biden. So therefore, you're still giving Trump the W. You're still giving Trump the W. So I am actually hoping like people like her do stay out of the race during this election, do stay out of the ballot box, do stay out of voting this term around, because that's going to make Trump even better. Because when we sit you down, that's going to make Trump better. So yeah, you have three options, actually. You can vote for Trump, you can vote for Biden, or you can sit it out and still give Trump the W, the win.
Hold on, can you let me finish? And we need to stop.
I hope you stay home.
We need to stop letting 80-year-olds, 70-year-olds, and 60-year-olds run for president.
Well, it doesn't matter how old they are. It just matters how bad their dementia is.
No, it does.
Trump.
Can I say?
So with that, I do acknowledge that there's a whole lot of old people, and I think we need to really get the old people out of office for sure. Like 70, 80, 90, yeah, for sure. They what is Pelosi, 100? These people have to go. You can't really make sane decisions about the country. And again, other countries are looking at us and they're just having a great time watching us evaporate this way. So yeah, we need to remove these old people in office. Mitch McConnell, Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, all of these, old people. And we do need young people. But at this time, what I'd like to say is that look at Joe Biden and how he has deteriorated. This man is mentally incapacitated. This man is mentally not here. Trump, on the other hand, is very here, very able, very capable. So mentality, those things goes into play as well. Not just the age, but how you perform. And look at the performance of Joe Biden and the performance of what's his name? Oh my God, what's his name? Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. Okay, Sleepy Joe.
Can I say two things real quick?
If companies refuse to hire someone above the age of 55 and if our retirement is 62, then if Walmart doesn't want to hire you at 62, why the hell would we put you in office?
We should have age limits on presidency, but we don't. So for now, I want Trump.
Right.
The two things I'm going to say is I think that when you get into the ballot box, I think you're going to vote for Donald Trump, and here's why. This is my guess. Reason number one, you're a real woman. And reason number two, you're an attractive person. You're objectively attractive. Those two reasons lean you towards being a conservative or Republican.
So listen to this stat. When Trump was in office, the average mortgage payment was $1,700. Now it's $3,400 under Biden.
No visible tattoos.
Isn't that crazy?
That's not like the liberal kind.
It's double.
I like what Adam was saying here, and good for him for pointing that out. You're able to speak with her, though she's very, very out there, but it was great to actually have her point of views and talk and have a conversation with her. And, she's not like the other out there liberals, and the mic didn't pick it up, but I said, the green-haired freaks or the blue-haired freaks. She's not like that, even though she pointed out she does have a nose piercing. But she's not as out there as them. You're able to still converse with her. And so, that was great that we were able to do that. And we it really did take a lot of guts for her to stand there. Everybody has a camera. I have a camera. Adam has a camera. Jeff has one. John is filming the whole thing. It's like she's just standing there and all of us are like, taking her in. And so kudos to her. Again, I don't remember her name, but again, we'll just call her Karen. Karen was really, really nice to stand there and do this with us. So kudos for her. And thanks for Adam, complimenting her on that. She's not that far out. And in some circles, she would probably be called conservative, or she would probably vote Republican.
I'm not a liberal, I'll say that. I'm also not a conservative. I also don't believe in a two-party system. I don't believe either of those presidents are good for presidency.
Are you Marxist?
I truly believe that America can and should do better. I believe that we are better than this, and I believe we are better than the other side. I think we can and should be better than all of this.
Would you consider yourself a Marxist?
I would not consider myself
So
a
how
Marxist.
come you didn't come over and engage us before? Why did I? Because you were standing there looking at us.
Because I wanted to see, I personally, and I don't mean this to offend any of you guys.
Yeah.
I do find this ridiculous, and you're not included.
You don't like the cowboy hat?
I just think
Ridiculous
it's
is my middle name, lady.
What's wrong with my hat?
I think
You're standing for something.
Yeah.
I
It's no
think you
different than a
should stand
BLM
for
pin
it.
or a
Mhm.
Free Palestine.
What we're doing is weird.
Thing is, look,
But hey, were you at that abortion rally here yesterday? Were you
We
at
were here
the?
yesterday.
Were you here yesterday?
but that's different. What are they asking for? They're talking about what? Say it again.
Free Palestine.
Right. What is?
The point that Jeff just made about the abortion rally. So yeah, there was an abortion rally out there in the park yesterday. I didn't go to it. I have a friend, I think, who was there. But yeah, they were out there. You had your state representatives, Lavon Bracey Davis, I'm sure, Anna Eskamani, and all of the far left Democrat so-called leaders or representatives were there with bells on, kill babies, kill babies, kill babies. They were there hooting and riding. Yeah, kill babies, kill babies. So Karen said she wasn't there though.
But what are they specifically talking about? What are they fighting for?
Ceasefire.
When they saying free ceasefire?
No,
Because
they
what?
want the demolition of Israel from the river to the sea.
No. What
They
is
want Israel
happening in
wiped off the
Gaza?
map.
What is happening in Gaza?
They want that to happen to
But
Israel.
what is happening?
But who started it?
Hamas
You
attacked
guys
Israel.
are not that educated.
But
on
who
because it's-
started it?
As a Jewish American,
They stuck babies in ovens and raped chicks and
we had
blew
a
their
ceasefire
brains
on October
out.
6th. There was a
Who
ceasefire.
started it?
And
This
then
goes, and what happened in 1946?
Sometimes you just get what you ask for.
this has been a 3,000-year war.
Right. Well, depends.
I mean, the
You're-
Israelites were there for
Israel,
thousands of
they've
years.
always
But
had
what
the
you're
land.
hitting
They've
something
always
that
Palestine
is
never actually existed.
you're
It
hitting.
was,
I understand where
it
you're
was a
coming
region.
from.
It was a
I
thing.
understand where
It
you're
was
coming
always
from. I'm not
Israel.
going to continue talking about Israel or Gaza or Palestine.
It's
But
not.
what I'm saying, I'm not going to continue
It's not.
talking about
I'll be
this.
honest. That's not that passionate for me.
Right. I'm not going to say I'm not passionate about it. I'm just going to
I'm
say
not.
I'm not talking about it.
I mean, I believe it is right to exist, but I know it's
all
complicated.
I know. Fair.
I know it's complicated.
Were you here at the abortion rally yesterday?
No, I wasn't here.
You missed that one?
I just don't go to rallies.
Do you think they should abort
You
babies
should
up to
go
9
rallies.
months?
You're very outspoken.
Do you have a certain a date in your mind, like after 6 months, maybe you shouldn't abort?
6
Up
months
to-
is crazy.
6 months is too much? Oh,
So
okay.
she sounds like a traditional
Yeah.
liberal.
So you are a
like,
Trump supporter.
Not a Trump supporter.
Do you believe in
Not a Trump
like viability is the cutoff or something?
Yes.
So 20 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
20
what
weeks is-
science has
20
allowed.
weeks, yeah,
20
20 weeks. Or with, like in cases of medical emergencies,
Hmm.
and, technically,
So-
You fooled me then, because I was gonna.
No,
I
that's
was-
the reasonable stance that most Americans have.
Yeah.
and that's
Most
what I-
Americans are
and-
actually where she is.
and that's what I believe we should all be at. This is why I don't like.
Well,
this,
we were.
because I want.
We were. I was
want
a
middle
pro-choicer
ground.
before.
But do you notice
Can-
there is actually statistics that prove this? The further right people go, the further left other people will go. You guys are hitting this like there's us.
So
who live
you
in the
can't
middle.
blame us for how crazy the lefties are. They're
kind of-
nuts.
Seen that, heard that, good. So friends, there's Karen. There is a part 2 to her story, and you can catch that in another video. So I didn't want to make this one too long because she had a lot more to say. So friends, thank you for watching this and sharing and subscribing. Again, this is a new part of what we're doing here on The Conservative Poet, and I'm so grateful that I am now connected with some local YouTubers where we can come together and bring you some really, really great original content. So shout out to Jeff Paint the Trump, shout out to Adam Francisco, shout out to Eat, Trade, Travel, Angela, John. Thank you guys for bringing me into the fold and for bringing my audience into the fold. And you guys go and check out their channel on YouTube right here. They make great, great content. And I'd be curious to see how we bring a different conversation with the same content. So the video that I used to do this was I took that from Jeff from Paint the Trump, because yeah, it was just a little bit too much to try to put it all together. I was like, yeah, I'll just do what I do and just react to it like this way, the way I do my thing. And so, and Angela and John over there at Eat, Trade, Travel, they do it a little bit differently. Adam Francisco brings it a little bit differently. We're bringing you the same stuff, but we're adding different things in it. So I'm just curious to see how you guys would feel about that once you check out their channels and their perspective on the conversation. So you're going to see a lot more of this. We're planning on doing more of this. Matter of fact, we've already got our plan scheduled for this coming weekend. We will be meeting again together because it's going to be Earth Day. And you know the climate crazies are going to come out. And that's going to be a whole lot of fun. So y'all stay tuned because that video will come probably in a week or two. So great. Tell me what you think about the new way where I'm presenting to the channel. We're going to continue to still do regular videos, but this is just an added bonus. And if you guys are in the membership, I did live streams while I was out there. So you were able to see what was happening, creating the content. You were able to see that. So if you're interested in seeing, you know, the back end of all of it while we're out there doing the work, you've got to become a member of my channel, and then you'll be able to see things. You'll be able to see what we're doing. You'll be able to see things outside of here. So those are special moments for just the membership. So again, it all helps out what we're doing. We're all out here trying to make America better. We're all trying to do the same thing. And so we do need help to do that. So again, you get great perks. You get to see behind the scenes. You get to see a lot more than what you would see here. So think about it. Join the membership. It's only $5.99. So, and you get a lot. You get a whole lot more of me. And now I'm bringing other people that you can get a little bit more behind the scenes stuff with. So thank you guys, and really do appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in another video. God bless you and God keep you.